Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is actually the first day in the last 2 weeks where you're able to step outside and still be able to breathe without the assisted aid of oxygen. So Scott and I are going to take full advantage of this glorious summer day by going to a local flea market. Maybe we'll find something good, we're always hoping. Also, when we get back from that, it has been a total hot minute since I have done like a thrift slash antique haul, and I have actually amassed quite a few things that I want to share with you guys. I've gotten some amazing finds. So if my husband ever gets out to the car, we will be heading to the flea market, taking y'all along with me. And if that sounds like something right up your alley, stick around.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. 'Cause it's a beautiful day.
While we're taking in all the sights of this flea market, I figured I would use this time to introduce myself to those that are new. My name is Shawn, and I'm a 50-something-year-old wife, mother, and nana. Yes, I really am a grandma. I live near Cape Cod, Massachusetts with my husband, Scott, our 4 cats. We have about 20 chickens. We also own a couple businesses, and we rent out commercial space here on our property. And with all that, my husband still works outside the home full-time. You totally get way better health insurance that way, and I know you can relate to that. Here on my channel, I share life, real life. We're just average people in an average home living our best lives. There's no keeping up with the YouTube Joneses here. This isn't the envious side of YouTube, this is the realistic side, where sometimes projects are done in affordable phases, and that is totally okay. It's also okay to eat a cookie for breakfast if you want to. I will never judge that. I like to make videos about cooking, decorating, holidays, just my everyday life and how we like to live it. I am totally extra, and I make no apologies for that. I'm also savvy and creative, and those two qualities allow me to make over my home and my life realistically. I want to be that new friend that encourages you, shares some life hacks, and just shows you that there really is no such thing as perfect, so just totally embrace the crazy and roll with it. I would love to make your acquaintance and become fast friends. I can tell by your vibe that you are super cool and totally someone I would love to hang out with. So let's have our first friend date. Come on and hang out with me today. I'm not a big channel with tons and tons of subscribers. I'm just little old me hanging out with all you fabulous people. I knew when Scott saw that piece it was coming home with us. He did pay $200 for it, but there are only 4 in existence and 1 broke out of the mold. So this is one of 3. It's made out of cement. It has been airbrushed. It is gorgeous in person. It weighs probably about 75 pounds. That is thick and solid, as you can see right there, but Scott absolutely loves it, and he loves the detail and how the eagle looks, and I have to agree, they did an amazing job painting it. It really doesn't matter what the price of anything is. As long as you love it, it was totally worth it, and Scott loves it. All right, well, let's start with a couple of the things that I found there. Look at this. So this is a candle holder, a cast iron candle holder. It has a decent little amount of weight to it. You put your candle in it, and I thought it was really cute because it has the handle, so you know you could like carry it through the house if you needed to. But it has another feature to it. It can go up on your wall, and the candle turns down, y'all. How cute is that? I have never seen anything like this. Have you ever seen anything like this? Let me know in the comments down below if you know anything about it. The person I bought it from didn't know what period or nothing. It is heavy and it is an antique, but how cute is that? Has these little divots on the bottom so it does sit off of your counter, and it says JM 200 with some other writing there that I'm blind, I can't see. But they asked $15 for this, and I thought that that was very fair, so this came home with me, and I really love it. Like, how cute! Never seen anything like that. Next up, I have been a super lover of old mechanical banks, like the old cast iron banks that date back into like the 20s and 30s and 40s even. 40s is about as late as I like to get with them. And I came across one that I have never seen before. So this came home with me. Y'all, this is the Leapfrog bank. You set your coin right on top, and there's actually a lever right here, which he hits that, and that's what drops the coin. But how cute is this? I did pay $45 for this. That is what he asked, and he let me know ahead of time it was a non-negotiable price. But because I have never seen this, spring the button. That's how he works. It is a little steep, $45, but like I said, I've never seen this bank before, so I had to have it. I wanted to find an old leather-bound book, something with like garden or flower or something along that line in the title, and I wanted to use it to collect pressed flowers, and I wanted to start that with my grandchildren and have that be the special book of pressed flowers. So I was kind of searching as we were all around the flea market for any old leather-bound books that may have that in the title I'm looking for. I didn't find any books. They had nothing like that there. What I did find is this book from Michael Scott. It's called The Flower Garden. I paid $5 for it. It's brand new. I love that it, you know, has the elastic that goes over the front that closes it. But check this out. So inside it has these gorgeous old vintage illustrations of all kinds of different plants. Bird of paradise. I don't know what this is because I can't read backwards. But here's the thing. So with this book, there are perforations. You see that? You are actually supposed to carefully go around the flower on the perforated cutout areas, and it even squares it off. Just go around, pull it off. Look at that. It literally frames out the flower, and that is how the book is meant to go. You are meant to tear out every single flower. There's another one. We'll do this one. Pop it out on the perforations. That piece right out. And here's another flower. Gives you the family, where it comes from, what it looks like, and the book is meant to be displayed just like that. You are meant to display this book someplace, open, and all of those amazing flower cutouts are visible. You guys, how stinking cute is this? This was like last minute that I found this book. It was an afterthought, a second glance. Oh wait, what's that? And when I ever discovered what you were meant to do with it as far as these cutouts of each flower, I mean, I could not pass that up for $5. Come on, seriously? I could not pass up this adorable little sewing box. It was $15 and it's in very good condition, very clean and nice. The sides lift open. How cute is that? I love it. I think it is absolutely adorable, totally worth the $15, and it's in really good shape. So I grabbed that. That's all we actually found at the flea market today to share with you. Now, the rest of the stuff that I am going to share with you, I have been accumulating over the last few months. They've come from various states, various locations. Some are thrifted, some are antiques, some have been yard saled, and some have been some amazing scores. And this is one of those scores. This is a milk glass salt and pepper set, and it has the little grape detail on there. They are both in beautiful condition, and we actually found these at an antique store in Connecticut. We had stopped for lunch, and where we stopped for lunch, literally in the same parking lot, but across from it, they had an antique store, so of course we had to go in there, and I got this set for $12, which I actually think is a really good find. They are in fabulous condition. My little milk glass salt and pepper shakers. Okay, this next item came from the same store in Connecticut that those salt and pepper shakers came from. This is the Country Gentleman, and it's basically a magazine and a catalog and a newspaper and just an advertisement of every sort with news articles on how to grow gardens and everything from 1931 and earlier. Like, I paid $10 for this book and I am so in love with it. The new Chevrolet 6. It has all different kinds of advertisement, an oil stove. I don't even know what that is. There's articles. This is just the coolest thing to go through. $595 for a car. Just seeing all of this nostalgia. This is stuff I love. I love, love, love stuff like this. I just find it so interesting. And I think for $10, this was an amazing score. It is gorgeous. It is a nice red leather bound. You can still read everything perfectly on the sides. There's really no damage to the spine or to the book itself. All the pages are intact. Everything is there, and I'm telling you, I have had some fun just sitting down at night and going through this book and just, my goodness, how different life was in 1931 compared to now. Like, the vibe was so much more chill back then. People were more relaxed. Everybody got along. It was just such a different vibe back then, and it's a vibe I love. So I was really happy to find this publication. That's what I'm going to call it, because I really don't know. Is it a magazine? Is it, what is it? It's very heavy. This probably weighs like about 15, 20 pounds. but this is volume 101. I will be on the lookout for more of these as I walk through life. Cigars are 5 cents, cars are $595. You can buy a new home for $3,000. Like, hello, take me back to then. Now, I popped into a thrift store randomly one day, a few towns away. I was on my way back from the doctor's actually, and just saw a thrift store and said, why not? I'm going by. And they had these, they're brand new. They were in a box, brand new, brass candle holders for the wall. Now, the reason I bought these is they were $1. I do not like the finish on that. I think it is a very brassy brass, but I feel like Rub and Buff, in one of the many forms it's available in, could look absolutely wonderful on these and change the whole look completely to something that I'm actually like interested in. So for $1, hello, these came home with me, and I am going to do a Rub and Buff on them. That's the intention. $1. Come on, guys, I had to. At that same thrift store, $2. I love this candelabra. $2, y'all. It didn't come with the candles, like I had to put my own candles in there, but hello. Yes, please, look at that. I love it. I'm actually gonna pop it just up in my office for now until I can figure out if that's its permanent home or not, but for a couple bucks, yeah. I've seen these. These definitely go upwards of $20, and this one was just literally a couple bucks. These came from an antique store, and I think I paid like either $30 or $40 for this particular one. These came from Maine. These were up in Bar Harbor, and y'all, look at this picture. Look at this frame. This is the beveled frame. As you can see, comes off at an angle. I do not know who this lovely lady is in the picture, but I fell in love with the details of this frame. I fell in love with the picture, and I really found myself attracted to this woman for some reason and in some capacity, and I knew that this had to come home with me. Gorgeous. So, little expensive, but totally worth it. This is actually going to go on the gallery wall that we will be creating in the hallway going upstairs, which is why it is still in paper. We haven't made it that far yet, so we are keeping this very safe because it's very delicate. I really have a thing for old pictures. Actually, I have a thing for a lot of things. I collect everything. I found this picture and I was just like, wow, this is so cool. And it's a real photograph. Trying to not get the glare. This is a real photograph in how one establishment stored their alcohol during the Prohibition. And it's just literally under the house somewhere, on shelves, in barrels. Like, this is the coolest picture. I even like the frame. The details on the frame right there, that wood, I like that. But I had to have this picture. That is just so cool to me that this is Prohibition. This is what it looked like. This is what they had to do at a period of time in America when you were an outlaw if you had any kind of alcohol. I am so glad Prohibition is not a thing now, y'all, because we would be in jail. Like, this is what our liquor cabinet looks like. We keep it all stocked for our friends and ourselves. This was just another picture that I wanted to have that's also going to go onto that gallery wall. This is super fun because I was actually just passing by a random yard sale, and I stopped at the yard sale because I spotted some milk glass, so gotta stop. 2 vases or mugs, or I don't even know what they are. They kind of feel like a mug, but I'll be using them as a vase. Got two of these planters, I guess. Really cute. A 3-slot dish. This one's super pretty. I love the fluted, ruffled detail on the edges like that. It is just gorgeous. Look at that. So pretty. The detail in that's gorgeous. I do not believe these two pieces go together. You have this base, which is really cool, and then I have like a random top, and she did have them there, but like they don't match. Nothing lines up. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think those two pieces go together? Because now that I'm looking at it, it might. Might not though. It's weird. Anyways, I thought it was a really cool piece. I like the cutout detail it has. And then this piece was with it. Don't know what it is, like a giant fanny kind of thing. It also has a nice ruffled, fluted detail on the edge. Makes it super pretty. So, all of that for $5. Like, okay, thank you. Then, she had this light. This is wrought iron. I don't know what this hook is all about. I love the detail to it. I like how it looks like a melted candle. This is definitely an antique. $1. Literally $1. And I've actually seen Lone Fox has one of these with the shade on it, and he paid way more than $1 for that. So I have seen that on his channel. I knew that was a good score when I found it. Plus I actually think it's really cool. I don't know what this hook is all about. And I don't know what that is. If you know what this is all about, please let me know in the comments down below. What is this from? What does it do? What is it for? Let's talk about this lampshade, shall we? This is a Clyde Cole, and this is a cardboard lampshade. This is from the 30s. I paid $1 for this. It is valued much higher than that. It just sits on top of the light bulb. It has metal rods inside that are literally glued, holding these gorgeously detailed and painted panels of places in England, I believe. And it tells you what it is. That's all signed. So yeah, look at this lampshade. $1. Thank you. Now, I already have it out, so I am not going to take everything off of it, but this tray here, this 2-tiered tray, it's very heavy. It has a gorgeous wooden base to it, like the galvanized tin top on it. I have absolutely seen these in Hobby Lobby for like $40. I actually paid $5 for this. It's made in India, it says on the bottom, and I thought that this was just super cute. I actually wanted it for my Hostess collection. I collect all kinds of serving platters, different tiered levels. I entertain a lot, and I love to put on a spread that has many layers because that's what makes it interesting. You need depth in height. You can't have everything just flat to the table, and I thought for $5, like, yeah, that's coming home with me. And I just thought it was really too cute, so right now I just have it in my kitchen. It's in really good condition, really solid, really heavy piece, and absolutely worth $5. Heck, I would have paid 10. Now, I am not a fan of like glass bowls. That is just, it's not my thing. I don't prefer to use them, but every now and then a dish or a dessert looks really beautiful layered in a glass bowl. So I do find myself needing them sometimes. And at that yard sale I stopped at, I couldn't pass these up. They wanted $1 a piece for these dishes, and they are gorgeous. Check these out. Stunning cut glass bowls. Look at the detail in that. And then a bigger one. Also gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful piece. I can't find a seam in either one of these bowls. I cannot find a seam. I can't find a stamp, but I'm blind as a bat, so maybe they're there. I don't know. And then it also had this tiny little candy dish with it. Look at that detail. I can just really appreciate a beautiful beautiful cut glass bowl, and those are definitely gorgeous. And for $1 a piece, you guys, how do you not buy it? Like, I'd be a fool not to. And they're very heavy. These are very heavy, heavy bowls. So I now have 3 new pieces for my Hostess collection, and I'm really excited for it. Talk about a bargain. This did not come from a thrift store. There was a festival called Sip and Stroll in my town, and it's where all kinds of vendors get together in like a big fair type environment, and they sell their wares. And this was at a booth, and I just want to share this with you guys. That is the name of the company that sold it, and it is a very small mom and pop type deal where it's a young father and mother and the kids. The kids are the loveliest kids I've ever met, like the most politest things ever. And it was the dad's dream to open up a small kind of bougie garden store, and he did. And I saw this seed box and I had to have it. I mean, look at that. And he had these adorable vintagey looking seed packets for your saved seeds. Look at all that information you can put on these to know exactly what you have in here. I thought that these were adorable, super cute, so I bought a couple of those. And now I have this gorgeous place for all of my seeds and my bulbs, anything to go in. And I just really wanted to mention this company. This video is not sponsored by them, but I just wanted to share this wonderful company for you to check out if you want. It's called Tibbs Home and Garden. You can find them online. They do ship, and they have a ton of stuff to choose from. So if gardening's your jam and you like kitschy bougie things like this, give their shop a quick peek and see if there might not be something that you might not want for yourself in there. This did not come from any store that we were shopping at. My husband actually came out of the basement with this. We have found some amazing treasures down there lately. Let me tell you, there's like 6 generations of hoarding on this property. So lots of stuff everywhere, and this is one thing, and it is, I have just never seen anything like this. I think this is the coolest thing ever, and I just want to share it with you guys because it's beautiful. This is a 3D painting. Look at this. 3D. Can you see the edge on that? The bridge pops off. This is all in detailed 3D. See that? Isn't that gorgeous? I love, love, love the covered bridge, and I have never in my life seen anything like that. Like the talent it took to carve this out of this piece of wood, one piece of wood, and make that bridge pop out like that, I find just absolutely stunning. Have you ever seen any type of artwork like this? Let me know in the comments down below if you've seen anything like that. This is gorgeous. I am so happy he found that. These gorgeous little planters, that is the big one. That big one was $35. Behold, real life 101. My plant died while I was on vacation, big time. But the second planter I got with the other one, this one was $25. Aside from the dead plant in it, I think they're really cute. But hey, you know me, I'm keeping it real. And lastly, this gorgeous swing set, which I paid $200 for off of Marketplace, is now up for the grandchildren. And I think that's a score and a half. We do have one more swing. It's going in the middle. It's the baby swing for Emery. But a Marketplace score, if I do say so myself. Have you scored anything good from Marketplace lately? Let me know in the comments down below what you got and what the deal was with it. I absolutely saved thousands getting this swing set from Marketplace, and I love a good deal. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, as we went to the flea market and I showed you some of the items that I have been hoarding over here from my thrifting and antique hauls. And here's the question of the day. Have you thrifted anything really good lately? And if so, let me know what it is in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, well, here's my chance to let you know what you'll be missing if you don't. We have more summer fun content coming up. I have another vacation, and before you know it, fall is going to be here and I will be decking my hauls. There will definitely be some delicious recipes coming up, and as always, I am up to my eyeballs in DIY projects that I've got to bring your way. I'd hate for you to miss out on all that fun, so hit that subscribe button and join the party. Once again, thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you guys real soon. Until next time, bye. Oh yeah, and for anyone who needs a little extra encouragement today, you got this. 'Cause I give my all.